In the latest episode of Love Island All Stars, we see the aftermath of Ronnie and Kaz kissing, and at the beginning of the episode, we're still at the scene. Ekin-Su already suspected that something was amiss when they went inside the garden in the first place, and she was trying to tell Elma, girl, open your fucking eyes. And as soon as they came out, Elma and Ekin both clocked them. They were like, yeah, they definitely kissed. Look how red his face is. Now, in the secret garden, Ronnie asked Kaz if she was going to tell Elma if they kissed or not. And I think he was secretly hoping she was going to say no. But Kaz, being this kind of faux girl's girl, was like, yeah, I'm going to tell Elma what happened. She's my friend, yada, yada, yada. And true to the act, she does. And Elma is not impressed. Elma is pissed the fuck off. Because literally 5 minutes ago, she was singing my man, my man, my man. And she was trying to be the cool girl about it, thinking, yeah, it's fine if he talks to other girls. But somehow didn't think that he would kiss another girl 5 minutes after her, after going to a secret, secluded place. Come on, girl. And suddenly, cool girl Elma lost her cool. At first, she was trying to play it off like she wasn't really that mad at Kaz, like she was mad at Bronny because they're coupled up and Kaz, like, technically doesn't owe her anything. But it becomes increasingly clear that she is pissed off with Kaz. And the day after, she basically calls her out and says, you know what, now that I've slept on it, yeah, I'm madder at Kaz because Kaz is meant to be my bestie. We've known each other 5 years and she's moving mad like this. And I know there's that thing of we shouldn't blame the girl, we should blame the guy when in like a kind of cheating-esque situation, even though I don't feel like this is the same. If that's your bestie and she moves like that, I would be side-eyeing my bestie and quite frankly the friendship would be done. Because if we're being honest, Kaz had other options. She had other options other than Ronnie. But Kaz, she's not a girl's girl. She's looking out for number one. And you know what? Like I said, if she didn't come in saying that she was a girl's girl, I would rate the hustle. And low-key, I still do because, yeah, she's coming here to get her influencer bag and she knows what she has to do to stay in the limelight. She knows that she's vulnerable right now. So in order to stay in the show, she's got to give the producers something to work with, something to fight for, you know? We barely heard her on her first stint, so she's making herself known now. So on one hand, I respect the hustle as a businesswoman, but on the second hand, like, that's your friend and that's how you're moving for the bag, girl. So as a girl boss, I respect it, but like on a friendship level, girl, you're slimy. Now there was this whole debate about who kissed who initiated the kiss, that Elma was kind of harping on. Ronnie was insinuating that it was Kaz. Kaz was saying that it was Ronnie. Personally, I think with the who lent in, I think that's irrelevant, to be honest, because they both participated and they were both wrong. But if we did have to pin it down, I would say it definitely was Ronnie. I think the kiss, I would say they both leaned in for it, but it was Ronnie who initiated the kiss, definitely, because he was the one talking about, oh, should we kiss or would that be bad? So in my opinion, Ronnie initiated the kiss. But I think hanging on to who initiated it, I think doesn't really matter when they were both, they're both mixing salivas anyway, consensually. So in my opinion, they're both wrong. Like, it doesn't matter who initiated it. But personally, I think Elma thinks that Kaz initiated it and she was after her man. But yeah, Kaz is doing her apology act that she's doing, like she's been going around saying, oh, she's upset her friend. I'm upset that she's upset. I upset my friend. I didn't set up to upset my friend, blah, 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 blah. But you know what you did, bitch. And then at the same time, she's telling other people, like, yeah, like I could have gone about it differently, but I've got no regrets. And people are looking at her crazy, like, well, people are looking at them crazy anyway, because 5 minutes, like, you couldn't wait 24 hours. Come on, guys. So Kat's like, we need some consistency from you, girl, because you can't be saying, oh my God, I'm so upset that I upset my friend, and then saying that, oh, you've got no regrets and you do it again the next minute, darling. Because she also needs to remember, yes, she can, tap dance for the producers to keep her in, but, sometimes they be leaving it up to the other islanders to vote. And if the girls think that you're not a girl's girl and you're out here to just be crazy and steal people's men and have no decorum, they're going to vote you out, hun. And so are the men. Already a busybody. You're already spreading people's business and publicly shaming the F-boys, which make up the majority of this cast. If you have to rely on friendship, you're done, babe. So yes, get your storyline, but you also have to think about other things as well. I think right now she's just laser focused on like, I need my storyline. I need my storyline. And what I found dead is that Elma just flat out called her desperate. She was like, "You're moving desperate," like, because what was the urgency? What was the rush? And yeah, Kaz, what was the rush? 5 minutes after, like, Elma's saliva is still on his lips, and you just had to kiss him. You easily could have said no, not today, and then carried on flirting the next day. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to kiss someone after they've kissed somebody else. I don't know. I don't see the appeal of that personally. But yeah, like Elma was saying, I think Kaz is moving a bit desperate. But you know what? I'm here for the entertainment, to be honest. I'm here for it. I'm here for Kaz just doing whatever, to be honest. Because you know what? Why the fuck not? She's 29. She don't give a fuck. Yeah. Honestly, I'm ready to see what mess she causes next, to be honest. But back onto Elma and Ronnie. Like I said, Elma's pissed off with Kaz. She's also pissed off with Ronnie. She's cussing Ronnie out constantly, calling him a prick, this and that. And I think she knows that he's just a slimy liar now because he just got caught out with so many lies. So she ended up just calling him a prick and telling him to fuck off. But then when he would say, "Can we talk?" she would come and she'd be like, "Okay, okay." And she'd be telling the other girls like, "Fuck him. He doesn't even kiss well." And he would be like, "Can we go for a talk?" And she'd be like, "Okay." So Elma. She definitely gives like, you know, if her bestie cheated with her man, she would tell them both off, but then go back to the man and cut off the bestie. It's given that. End of the episode, we actually did see a recoupling, and conveniently, Kaz and Elma were the last girl standing, and it was Ronnie who was the second last pick. And after all that happened, it was very much up in the air what was the status of his relationship with both the women, because Elma had told him to fuck off and that he was a prick. And with Kaz, I feel like the way that it was handled with the, "Oh no, it wasn't me who initiated the kiss, it was him. Oh, he's been lying about his interest with me," kind of like rocked the boat with their relationship. So I feel like all of the relationships in the triangle soured. So it was very unclear who's going to pick initially. But then it kind of became clear he was going to go with Elma. And I think thinking about his types in the seasons before, it was obvious that he was going to go for Elma. But yeah, Elma has gone back to him. I reckon they're going to reconcile. I don't think Elma's going to stand on business. If she does, good for her. But I don't think she's going to stand on business, simply because what other options are there to stand on business with? The next bombshell that's coming in is a girl. So she's going to be probably trying to hang on to Ronnie. But yeah, it's going to be interesting how this bombshell shakes things up. Is she going to go for Ronnie? How's that going to affect Elma? And also Kaz as well. That's going to dwindle her options as well. She's probably going to become more desperate. And I'm here to see it. But what are your thoughts on the whole love triangle situation? Was Kaz in the wrong for kissing Ronnie 5 minutes after? Do you think it would have been better if she did it, you know, later, like the next day? Or do you feel like she should have done it? She shouldn't have done it at all, like simply because of girl code and like Elma's her friend. Would you want to continue being friends with Kaz after this? And what do we think about Ronnie? Do we think he's escaped scrutiny a bit? Do you think there needs to be more scrutiny on him? Because he just is moving crazy, and he was lying like crazy as well. I gotta hear from you guys. And do you think this is the end of Kaz and Ronnie? I think it is, but you never know with this show. Let me know your thoughts.